Hey guys, so Coach Ray here. Let's get straight into it. This will be a video talking about my match versus Robbie. So if you haven't seen that, don't know, it will contain spoilers. So you can turn off and wait for the match to come out online. Um, but first, let's go straight from the start. So how this match happened to be, and it meant to me like a lot. Like I I had to beat Robbie. I had to win him, and I will explain. I'll explain everything in detail. So first, there was a call from Engin Terzi. Like it was before King of the Table 10, if I'm correct. Engin calls me. I pick it up, and he's like, "Yo, so I'm on a podcast with Robbie Karstendiek, and I didn't know who Robbie was at all." And he's like, "He wants to have a match with you," and I'm like, first I felt like a little bit offended. I'm like, because a lot of guys think I'm their entry, not only to arm wrestling world, but into a little bit of fame, because I have big social media following. I built my channel, people know me, so it's they a lot of times guys just want to have this like a stepping match, and it kind of just a little bit. I'll tell you, like I put that phone down. I said, yeah, sure, whatever, and I was a little bit like little bit pissed, to be honest. But then I talked with Robbie, and he's a genuinely nice guy. He wanted to pull me because he thinks we match up really great, and showed me nothing but respect, and I wanted to show him nothing but respect. On his way to make this match, he pulled two matches, one on Monster Factory and one on Arm Wars. Monster Factory, he pulled Luke Polsher. Luke Polsher, a lot of you will know him as also a referee. He's one of the best referees on the planet. He has refereed East vs. West. He's usually the main ref at Monster Factory. He pulled Luke. Luke was refereeing, and I don't know, but he just blasted through Luke easy. And the thing is, I coach Luke for past like 6 months, I think maybe even more. We've been working on coaching together, so I've been writing him training programs, talking some things, and just kind of improving on him. And he just beat him. And I have pulled Luke. I pulled Luke a bunch of times, and one time we pulled, it was good. Then my arm got not my shoulder got really bad, and I pulled Luke again, and it was just like I was kind of struggling with him, and I was like, okay, and he just ran through him. Then fast forward to the start of January, Arm Wars, he pulls Frode Hogland. So those who don't know, Frode, first of all, is my good friend, one of my favorite pullers ever, and the guy that I've been kind of chasing. We pulled, if I'm correct, 2021. I lost to him with the right arm 4-2, and it was like a great match. I love that match. It's yeah, but I wasn't ready. And since then, like I improved, I worked. He was my first big moment in arm wrestling where I kind of upped my level because like the focus for that match was just so big. And he beat Fraude 4-2, and he beat Fraude pretty. Like in the positions where Fraude doesn't lose most of the time. So that also got me worried. Plus, like he just beat the guy that I was. So December, funny thing is, I was supposed to be in a battleground with him, Frode, and maybe even Luke Polsher. Like that was the plan. We would be four there, four inside pullers, just boom, let's go straight ahead. And I competed in December in competition in Latvia, and I think I lost. I think I won one match. Like I pulled two classes and I won one match with my right. It was that bad. My shoulder was out of it. My brachioradialis wasn't working. Like my hand was nothing. So I was like, okay, I have to do something. I have to get back in shape. So I did like physiotherapy. I went to massages. I worked on my shoulder, internal, external, all the just taking care of everything. It started getting better and better. Then I competed in January in Lithuania, and I think a lot of you have seen the video. And those who know the guy that I beat, um, Arseny Rybakov, on that day he beat Vlad twice, he beat Yanis twice, he got second place in overalls, and me and Sanis were the only ones to beat him. Like so, it was okay. because I looked at him as very similar style at what Robbie is doing. If you allow Robbie to get there on A side, he's very strong. Also, a talk with Neil Pickup, and Neil said like he's strong, especially if you allow him to get on your arm. He's really really strong there. So I got all this knowledge. I have even now I have a file downloaded. It's called Robbie, has all of his matches from recent matches. So I knew exactly where to go and what to do. Um, and preparation was really good. Most of the time, I was back at home after East versus West. Even when we went to East versus West 11, uh, I just, you know, I just kept on training. I trained with Hermes and I did my own training there and never stopped. Got back, continued, pulled, and I was like last week before this week, I trained so freaking hard. It was just insane. Then I took a lot of time to recover. My shoulder felt much better than ever before, and by hand and top roll that I was really focusing on this because I saw like his hand buckled a lot of times. And then Yarmusel, like he doesn't use his hand that much, and I thought like, okay, that's a clear weakness. So round number one, I kind of just I needed to test out like the waters. As soon as we gripped up, I felt like the hand would just go. I didn't want to go for a top roll straight away. I wanted to see if he can, hold me. He can, if I can get him in a position where he's strong, and I kind of tested him out a little bit there, and the rest rounds I just took control, did what I usually do, and um, it was great. I felt really good on table. I warmed up with Mazahir, and straight away Mazahir told me like your like top like ability to top roll. He's like he's like I never felt that from you. Also, like he said, like the sideway pressure, like the just center pressure. I usually had pain, so I couldn't do it. No pain. So I don't know if I like the only thing that I feel is worse than it used to be is like I usually can contain most of the guys through my pinky right here and drag them down and pull them down. And I feel some issues there. So this is the thing that I'm gonna focus on now to make it healthy. Because for me it's like if I'm healthy, I'm strong. That's how I feel. So yeah, this match meant a world to me. 2022 was probably the greatest year in my arm wrestling career. 16 super matches, 16 wins, placed top three in European Championship. But then some life happened, let's say like that. And 2023, as much as I wanted physically, mentally, I just wasn't there. I think 2023, I just pulled a lot of matches, and they all sometimes I let guys get on really brutal positions and kind of work their way out. So I needed to heal. I needed to get better. Um, and I feel like I did most of the things that I wanted to do. And I want to thank Robbie for an opportunity to pull. I was really focused on this. I trained extremely hard for this. I took it extremely serious. I had a few options what to do, but as soon as we gripped up, I felt like I can get what I want, and it's going to be very hard because I feel like my endurance is as always as good as always. My power is right there. The only thing that is not, like I said, like through the pinkies, that means like side pressure is not where it is, but it's pretty close to that. That is pretty, which I'm happy. I want to thank everyone who supported me back home. Or, you know, everyone who sent messages. It's sometimes hard because this week also was my birthday. I want to thank everyone who sent me birthday wishes. Uh, but I'm here. I'm competing. I'm doing this. Um, I want to get back. I want to be on a path that I was before. I want to continue that. There's a lot of guys to pull. There's already some matches that are going to be announced. One of those is I'm going to pull Christo, Delicazo, and Maynard Dentes. Maynard with left, Christo with right. Christo is for me. I think it's a great match. Christo today pulled a lot of after pulling, so I know he's in the great shape, and his position when he gets his block with his king's move, is extremely impressive, and I just think we could make a really, really just like a epic match. I feel like that could be really great, and it's gonna happen on Arm Havoc in Germany a week after Levin versus Devon match on East vs West. So I'm really looking forward to that. Till then, I'm gonna compete in many competitions, nationals. I'm just gonna continue just working on this and slowly, slowly improving. At the middle of the year, already some super matches have been set. More of those gonna come later. But I want to thank everyone for giving me motivation to continue. Arm wrestling is the thing that I love. I do it because I love it. I just want to get on table and arm wrestle. That's the thing. Um, I was very nervous up until the moment I have to get on table. I, I wasn't nervous at all, like zero. Like, um, yeah, till then, as soon as I start thinking of it, I have the adrenaline going and I feel it. But yeah, Robbie, nothing but respect to you. Just give him time; he'll get better. He loves the sport. He's very dedicated to this, and you know, it just takes a lot of work, especially in super matches. Especially, I feel like I'm super match veteran, and if we're close in the power, I can do a lot of things that a lot of people don't do, especially if you're predominantly just tournament puller. Um, yeah, I love the sport. Yeah, stay strong. Love arm wrestling, guys, and I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoy Coach Ratio.